Well, hello and welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. They call me Mitchell, and this is your energy forecast and intuitive message for today, Thursday, November the 10th, 2016. And as always, thank you for taking time to retweet, post, subscribe, become a fan on Patreon, share this message, and watch it all the way to the end. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So today the message is going to be a little bit different than normal. First of all, I'm off to my hypnotherapy training, my 400 hours. Every 100 hours we have to meet. So this is my fourth one, and come January, my last one, I'm done, I'm graduated. So I'm gone for the next couple of days. And but I wanted to, after the election and all this stuff, Spirit just spoke real loud to me. And the message that I want to deliver today, I think, is directly from Spirit, and I'm going to call it a 5-day challenge. So whenever you watch this, whoever you are, whenever you are, just take the next 5 days, and this is what I want you to do each day: is just challenge yourself to this. Show as much kindness, compassion, and understanding as you can to yourself and to all who cross your path. To yourself, especially, and to all who cross your path. And in hypnotherapy, when we work to resolve, childhood trauma and blocks, and we work to resolve forgiveness and oneness and understanding, one of the big things that we do is, we often, I'm saying to the client, and have you ever done anything to a greater or lesser degree than what this person has done to you? And 99.999% of the time, you, the client, are going to say, well, of course I have. And I think back to days when I was deep in the Nazarene church, and one of the things that, actually even further back, my mom would always say to me was, by the grace of God, there go I. And I used to wonder what was that about. And I as I learned and grew and things like that, I realized, I believe we are all capable of doing all that there is to do in this world. And many people say, I would never kill or rape or murder or anything like that. But I believe we have the human capability of doing that. Plus, from a higher spiritual level, we have probably in multiple or many lifetimes done many of that, because part of what I believe our experience is to understand the contrasts of the human experience. So from one end of the spectrum to the other. And some people have a really hard time with that, understanding it, and it's okay. You'll come back again and again and again and get it, and once I cross, I'll probably have a better understanding of how all that works and what is karma and dharma, and if it really is true or not. But what resonates with me the most right now is, is growing, is understanding, is experiencing. And I do feel like sometimes when we have the wisdom and the understanding of what it might be like to feel someone else's pain, then we oftentimes don't have to go through it because we felt that contrast of it. And this could be why there's so many more empathic people these days. And speaking of empaths and people who feel, man, I'm sure you felt the change, and not how you voted, what you voted, but I'm sure you felt the collective upset craziness that went on. I mean, if you just looked at Facebook, then that's what prompted Spirit to give me that message and, show the kindness, the understanding, and the care to those around you and to yourself. What I felt, Wednesday morning was kind of what I felt when, Haiti had the earthquake, and, when Princess Diana was killed, and, and you name any of the other major tragedies, the Pulse shootings. That's the same feeling I felt. And for me, I was feeling the energy of the world. Just vibrating at a heavy, sorrowful place. So show that compassion. Spend 5 days doing that. I'm in an attempt to do that, and I can feel the change in myself. And it took me probably a couple hours, to shake free of what all was going on in and around me, and not because of who's president and what's going to happen. I personally have been doing nothing but sending high vibrations to what is going to happen. I hope, and I actually feel deep in my soul and believe that we are going to have some major changes. How that happens, I don't know. It could be through a lot of heartache and pain, or it could be through a lot of joy and love. But anyway, so namaste. Take the 5-day challenge. No cards, no numbers, no nothing. I will be back with a video on Tuesday of next week, if not sooner, because I'm off to Tampa, and I usually have to focus and stay focused on what I'm doing there. So check out my website, intuitivemitchell.com. Get Out of a Rut Spread is the special this month. I have phone, FaceTime, Skype, and in-person sessions. Go to the website, intuitivemitchell.com, and sometime in mid to late December, I will be launching Mitchell Osborn Hypnotherapy, which I will be doing Skype, and FaceTime sessions. So that is kind of cool that I will be doing that. Phone, not so much. We could do some phone, but it would be very different and difficult. It would be a very modified session, but FaceTime and Skype will definitely do. So namaste. Bye-bye.